camera. So if I see any good birds, zoom in, try and perhaps explain a few things, and depending what kind of bird it is. So I haven't got a clue what's going to happen here. If you're interested in this type of thing, sometimes there's spiritual lessons. Spiritual lessons from everything around us, every single thing. So maybe we'll Father sometimes just brings it in. You just wait and see. Otherwise, he doesn't. Just enjoy the ride. It's a nice little walk. There's a number of ways to go here. Go down there. And there's other roads up the top as well. So where do you fancy? You tell me. Yeah. Go on. You made your mind up. Which way? Anything like you said. Down there. Is that right? Come on. Come on. I've had some funny experiences this week. Oh look! What's this? You know, some people dig pits for other people. You know, like your traps. And they put so many traps out, they forget. And guess what happens? Look, guess what happens? You know what happens, don't you? And that's what's happening right now. You know, people set traps for many people. Sexual traps. Temptations. And a lot of people fall for it. And they get in the trap. But those who set the traps, they don't know. I didn't know that hole was there. It's the first time I've been down here. It's the first time. Oh yeah, man. And it's quite dull at here. I'm pleased we've come actually inside because the UK today, it's very, very windy. And there's a lot of cloud. It's dark, isn't it? Down? It's dark. But, you know, yeah. If you can hear an aeroplane, that's going to, I can't see it. Probably Newcastle. No. There hasn't been as many aeroplanes for quite some time. Something going on. The good thing is, guess what? The skies are clearing. Hey, look at this tree here. Silver birch. It's just fallen over with the wind. It's still alive, you know. Look, it's still alive. See? Yeah, it's still alive. And what it's done, sometimes Father creates lovely things. Father creates things, you know. Look at how Father's, so what we've got here, look, see? You know what our Father's done there? So what's it the bad thing? They say it's not fully snapped off, so it's going to survive, and these will probably fall over like weeping willow up to here, right over to here, and it'll make a lovely walkway coming through, because all that grain's going to grow up Oh yeah, man. And sort of, it needs a good wash, Father. Bring the rain and wash all that lovely, it's lovely silver when it's washed. Oh yeah, silver birch. I'll tell you what, it's I don't think it just do. Here's some little steps somebody's made. There we go. Hello. Oh, there's a blackbird. He sings. There's a blackbird. Oh, let's go. Should we go this way? Better be quiet. I want to see some birds. I can hear them. Can you? I can hear them. Down there. Blackbird. Had a funny experience yesterday. I was out on the bike and I went along we used to have a lot of railway lines in the UK, and they're sort of still there, but what they've done is they've turned them into like country walks. It's all flat, you have to have and so they've turned it into absolutely incredible bike rides, so you can go and go all through the countryside without seeing very many houses. And anyway, I'd get into I travelled about 40 miles, and I decided to double back. I got about 5 miles back in, and we tired. I thought, no, I've got a puncture. It was slowly going down, and anyway, on this country track, there was about 3 houses isolated, just quite near the country track. I thought, I wonder if they've got a pump, because if it's a slow puncture, remember I've got to get back home, 35 miles. Anyway, what happened was, I thought, oh yeah, it was about 4ish, I can't remember, 4:30. And I knocked it, and I thought, oh, there's not much life here in these posh houses, these big posh houses. But nothing was locked up, it was all open. I wasn't trespassing, so I knocked on the door. And the guy came to the door. Honestly, this guy came to the door. He looked at me as if I was a piece of shit. I says, I sensed his frequency straight away. I says, I wonder if you could help us. I think I've got a slow puncture, and I showed him. And I showed him how soft it was. I says, do you have a pump, or could you help us in any way? He's looking at us, shooting his head. So, what's this piece of fucking shit doing on my door? This is what sort of attitude it was. And I looked, and I waited. And he's got this horrible look at us. And I said, oh, okay. I says, you don't want to help us then, eh? He went crazy. I says, it's alright. Don't worry. I says, don't worry. He accuses us something, and I said, I haven't done anything of the sort. I've just come here to ask you if you could help us, because I've got a long way to go back. I don't want to walk it. It's a damn big punch out here. And he says, no, he says, I says, that's fine, and I started walking away. He says, I have got one. Oh yeah. He says, but I wouldn't fucking give it to you. I says, thanks very much. And I was away. And he shouted at us as I'm walking out of his driveway. Well, it wasn't a driveway, it was just from the country lane to here, it was just country. And he says, anyway, he says, it's not a pit stop. As I'm walking away. How would you feel? Now, you see, he's just revealed to me he had a pump, but it took some time to get it out of him. Listen, children. Hello. I'm just taking a video of the birds and everything. Yeah, professional photographer. To a little boy, a young boy and a young girl. Perfectly timed. That bird was, wasn't it? Yeah. Anyway. Carry on. Anyway, walk away. Oh. Bit of a coward. So we're dealing with frequencies like this. So carry on with the story. Well, what happened was next, I went a bit further down and I managed to get, I thought if there's any more, anywhere, I would just get a pump. I tried this next place, nothing. But the guy was really, really nice. He said, I've just moved in. He was number one. Just moved in. He says, so sorry. He says, this is my wife's car here. He says, I've got one. He says, but it's in my car. And this is not my car, it's my wife's. I says, it's alright, brother, it's alright. He says, he says, and he felt so bad. As I'm walking away. And he's just moved in, he's got stuff in his garage. And he shouts, I've got a bottle for you if you want. For your bike. I says, brother, it's alright. It's alright, thanks so much. Thanks so much, it's alright. Yeah, that's what yeah, so totally different. I wouldn't know how I got home. I wouldn't know how I got home. Okay, I'll tell you. This was all meant to happen, right? Because the next event was amazing for me. Anyway, I'm struggling on. And it's the tyre's so far down now, it's just about to pop. Pop. Anyway. I thought, Father, is there anywhere that I can get a bit of air? And suddenly I get to this spot and there's gypsy caravans with gypsy brothers. I've never met them before, but I know a lot of gypsies. Anyway, what happened was I went in and I had this dog. It was any strangers. It was his. He was there with a party of gypsies. It was about six caravans. it was a great experience because I walked in and the dog was and I said, because it looked a lovely dog, I think, but doesn't like strangers. And I was a stranger in the camp. And I went, how are you? Are you alright? Are you alright? My voice calmed it down a bit, but it's there to wake the main guy, right, the gypsy guy. Anyway, I get there, and I shout, there was nobody about. I shout, is there anybody there? It's really loud voice. And this young lad was in his car, pickup, and he looked out the window. I says, hey, are you? I says, could you help us? And he looked at us. He had no top or anything, proper gypsy lad. And he went, what do you want, eh? I says, see me bike? I says, I need a pump. And then the other guy, I saw him, he was asleep. He was just flat out on his couch in the caravan. And he heard me talking. He got up. He says, you got flat out here. He says, and he's telling the young ladies, get that pump, you do this, do that, do that, do this. Anyway, they're sorting it out. I says, I don't think he's got a puncture. I'll get his back. I'm sure. If I just pump it up. Well, the lad was pumping it up, and the whole, and he wasn't concentrating. Young lad, and the whole tyre just popped out of the. And I thought, oh, here we go. Anyway, he's I don't know whether it was his father. He said, right, he says, let the tyre down. Let the tyre down, come on now, let the tyre down. He says, and do it right. And so eventually it was done right. And I said, it's a privilege to have met you. I'm so pleased I had this puncher to come and see us. I says, I'm so, and he told us the names, and I said I would come back to see them. And I said, when I went, I says, God bless you, brothers. And there was lots of gypsy girls. There was a few I saw. As soon as I walked into the camp, there was about 4 or 5 gypsy girls suddenly appeared. I didn't look at them, and it was one of them taught us, and I didn't want to. I acknowledged, and I said, yeah, and she was trying to help me. She was so helpful, like this other guy, and that was my experience. Yeah. Didn't show you the frequency of what's going on at the moment. So you had the good frequencies and you had the bad ones, and this is what we're dealing with. Very hard. I've just had to deal with another frequency of a farmer who stopped us. He's just over there, and the thing is, I'm a photographer. And I had this, right, and I was going to take a video of him doing some farming, because he's just about finished the field, put all the grass, and I was walking around the periphery, and he stopped his tractor, and he's shouting at us, and I thought, oh, I'll just ignore him. I'm out to enjoy myself. I'm doing nothing wrong. I can go where I want. Oh yeah. And he shouts. So I thought, I'll have to deal with this. So I went over to him, and I said, is he shouting? He's got his door open. I says, what's the matter with you? What is wrong with you, mate? And I went up to him. What's wrong with you? All I'm doing, I'm coming out, I'm capturing nature. And I went on and told him a few things. Told him who I was and that I'd just moved into the area. He says, I know, he says, but I've got these people just wandering about with their dogs and shitting all over the fucking place, and it's carrying diseases, and I've got to sell this corn and grass. He says, and diesel's gone up so much in the UK. And I thought, there's a guy down there, he's wondering what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm making a video of the nature. Oh, he's got a camera as well. He's a cameraman. Just tell him what I'm doing. Where was I? I've lost my train of thought. Anyway, getting back to the frequencies. We're here. We're 144,000. We've got to deal with all these frequencies. Because of Father's frequencies coming in, we'll know how to deal with any bad situation. Any bad situation, and turn it into good. By the time I left that farmer, me and him were great mates. He's called Alan. He lives just locally here. I says, I admire the farmers. I says, you're going to be key men very shortly. I says, what's happening in the economy? And I went into the economy and about silver, about gold, and so forth, and fiat currency. And he was like, and he was busy, and yet he was prepared to listen. Yeah, some bass here, you know. I haven't even used this yet, have I? It's a bit dull in it today. But it's warm. But I've got this raincoat on just in case it rains. Yeah, and I got back home with the bike, and it was absolutely pissing down. And I mean pissing down. It was great. The water was warm. It was splashing my face. I was soaking wet when I got in. It was an absolutely brilliant experience. If I hadn't experienced the first two, I wouldn't have experienced the last one, which was a wonderful experience that I made, and I've made a new friend. I didn't know this gypsy lad, these gypsy people. I know a lot of gypsy people, but I didn't know them. I'm not going to reveal their names. No. But the main guy, when he come out, I mean, he was, do you know how tall he was? I'm not kidding. He was, I would say he would have been 6 foot 8, 6 foot 8, 6 foot 8, 6 foot 9. And he was a lovely, absolute, well, to me he was a hard lad. He was a hard lad. But you know, people get gypsies wrong. They've got a heart of gold. Some of them got a heart of gold. Seriously. Go to a posh house. He's good tea. I went to that posh house and the guy came. What I better not say what I should say. As I walked away, I did tell him to F off. And I thought, come on and come and attack us if you want. Because if he did, he'd get the shock of his life. I was failing. Go on, just go on, do it. Go on. And he didn't. And I thought, oh, never mind. Because he would have felt some pain. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, the way I felt. But we have to cope with these frequencies, you see. 144. Learn how to cope. How would angels deal with situations like this? Remember who you are. You're an angel being sent here. Never forget who you are. Everywhere you walk. Everywhere. It's a little bird. Where is it? Somebody's come to greet us. Anyway, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll turn it off now. In the next video you'll probably see if I catch some birds on my good camera, yeah. I'll be doing a video shortly in the house. If anybody's interested. It's alright. All this will be blackberries. All these blackberries. Free. Free. There's so much fruit. Do you know if you wanted to give a gift, a birthday gift to someone, and if they had plenty of land, if everybody gave a fruit tree, wow, everybody had a fruit tree for their birthday. Wouldn't it be lovely? There would be no starvation. No starvation. Would you like to say a bit more? Should I just carry on for you? What would you like? I've just got to turn off. It's just enough of the talking. Damn it. Shut up. Oh, it's lovely down here. Do you like being in the countryside? Yeah? Sure. See how nice that's growing. It's growing like that. There's not many people out, is there? I've only seen 2 children. A guy that had a camera that was looking up at us. And that's it. Everybody's connected to the matrix. In the house. In the house. Or wherever they are. Or they're looking at their phones, constantly connected. But if you connect to Father, this is where you've got to come. This is our Father's connection here. This is where we learn about our Father. Oh, hello, Robin. You see Robin? Hello, sweetheart. Hello. Oh, yeah, man. Wow, did you see her? She came to see her. No,